Hey everyone, Ryan Finn here with the Finn Group, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about what's going on in the market for our buyers. Now, if you've been watching the media lately, you've probably seen that interest rates have been going up, and it's caused a lot of concern for our buyers. Now, historically, our rates have been pretty close to that 6 to 8% mark over time, and so we're kind of normalizing in the market. And so as buyers are concerned, I want to make sure you understand when you're looking for a home, there's a lot of positive things happening right now in the market for you as a buyer, even though you may not feel like it is because of the interest rates. So taking a look of what's better for you as a buyer right now, there's several things. There's the opportunity with homes that are staying on the market longer. Maybe they overpriced just a little bit. There's an opportunity to get those seller paid closing costs, which ultimately means less money to closing for you. Seller paid repairs. Oh my gosh, a seller will actually fix something for you on the house. It's amazing. Before, in the last 2 or 3 years, they would laugh at you if you asked them to fix anything at all in the home. So there's that opportunity. Seller improvements. The sellers actually fix their homes up before they put them on the market now. We're seeing a lot more of that, and it's a great thing because it presents so much nicer for you as the buyer, knowing you're not going to have to fix everything under the sun once you move in. Price negotiation. We can actually talk about pricing again. It's not about having to bring your firstborn with you to the sale of this home anymore. You're actually able to talk about, hey, how about we negotiate this price down a little bit? You've been on the market for 30 days. There's no need to waive appraisal. This is another great one. The data that we've seen with the home sales in the last year to 2 years have caught up with us as the market has slowed, and we can justify the pricing on these homes, and we're not having to waive appraisal because we're a little more realistic in what the sales prices are nowadays. We're not going way over. We're not seeing that $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over asking anymore. So no need to waive that appraisal anymore. Time to think. This is a neat one. We saw showings. When the showings were happening, they were limited to 15 minutes at some times. You actually get to spend some time in the house, maybe 30 minutes or an hour to view the property. And then the neatest one is you could actually sleep on it and decide whether or not you wanted to purchase the house the next day and not have to make a decision as soon as you walk out of the house. So that's kind of a nice one as well. Contingency contracts is another great one. Maybe you have a home to sell still and you really want to buy this one. There's opportunity out there, not on every house, but there's opportunity out there to get your contingencies accepted now. So it's a very positive thing for you as a buyer. And then I want to talk to my first-time home buyers. You guys have been locked out of this market for the better part of 3 years. We've actually watched you drop over 7% of the buying power in this market. That means 7% of our first-time home buyers just got wiped out because they simply couldn't get a crack at a house because of the investors that were coming in and the high demand for the houses. That's opening up the opportunity for you to buy a house. So yes, you can move out of mom and dad's basement, have your own house. There is opportunity for you there as well. The next one and the final one is longer contract to closings. We're not in such a rush anymore. We don't have to close in 4 days. It's a great thing, so we can have these longer time periods so families can pack up and make their move a little bit less stressful, and you as a buyer can have that opportunity to have a longer move-in period. So it works really well. And so those are all the pros. The cons are our higher rates, and what I want to assure you is we're normalizing on rates right now. We suspect that we will stay in this area. The rates will spike and then they'll come down a little bit, but we feel like we're going to stay right around that 6.5% for right now, and we'll continue to watch it. But for you as a buyer, understand what the pros and cons are of buying a house. There's a lot more going on that's positive for you in this market than past markets, so the opportunity is great for you. I'm Ryan Finn with the Finn Group. If you have any other questions about this topic or anything else real estate related, I'm happy to answer those. Just message us or give us a call. We're happy to help. We'll see you next time.